That sounds about right. So, hello and welcome. I'm gonna come back. My name is Rocio, and I'm very passionate about rest. For the last, I think, 8 or 10 months of this year, I've started to do this monthly classes and also recording them so that you can see them after this has passed. If you're seeing this, maybe you're in a YouTube channel, so you can go ahead and subscribe only so that you can receive them every month. But also you have the link there to know when the classes are happening. I change the date from Mondays to Tuesdays, and starting from 2026, I will continue to do that. But I will also add some classes. So if you're in the subscription, you have better heads ups. And that's it for today, for this month of December. We're ending the year. The intention is to find kindness within. Invite this practice, this Buddhist practice called Metta, loving kindness. So go ahead and wherever you are, seated or lying down, just listen to this couple of phrases. Let's see if you can land with that. By the way, I have 3 or 4 pillows. I'm gonna use my couch. I live in Queensland, Brisbane, and it's very hot, so I'm in my living room. So if you have handy a chair, couch, a bed, we'll do good use of it. But as I said, find a comfortable place to land. I'm seated just to be able to project my voice, but you're more than welcome to be lying down and just listen to these phrases. Perhaps you bring one hand to your chest, one hand to your belly, and see if it's possible to repeat to yourself mentally. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. And may I live a life with ease. And those words permeate. Listen to the sounds around you. Notice where you are. And see if you can let this nurturance, this loving kindness practice come through. I repeat again. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live a life with ease. And then where you are and as you are, integrating this breath in and breath out. Towards the end of our 30 minutes together, I will read to you lengthier the practice so that you can take it in. But for now, let's find a shape that we can relax together. I have many cushions. I will use 2 for placing them in between the legs. We're going to do a supported kind of a twist. So maybe you have, perhaps if you have less pillows, maybe you just roll a blanket in between the legs. I find this very nurturing for the hips. I like to bring a pillow for the chest that is coming down so it supports the chest area, let's say boobies. It's okay to say boobies. And then I have a second pillow just for the cheek, for the head. I am twisting, as you can tell, the arm that is further away, bring it in an angle and just bring that elbow down. What we usually call cactus arms. So it's like a cactus arms in that back arm. That's it. And then you're arranging that first pillow for the head, that second pillow for the chest, the torso. You're bringing your knees a little bit in, and all of it should feel very cushiony, very comfortable. That's it. So notice and see if you can relax something of the neck. See if you can open inside of the mouth, the space in between the teeth at the back. If you can relax the jaw, soften something in the forehead, and we will be here for a couple of minutes. All of these poses are an invitation. You can always revisit them and stay longer period. I do try to keep projecting my voice so that you know where we are and what is happening. See if you can keep your mind connected to what's happening in the body. So maybe I'm feeling a texture, like a particular touch of the pillows in between my thighs, my legs. Can you feel what is in between the legs? Can you lean into the support in the chest, in the head? And really take in that you're taking the time. I am here with you, either live or within a space of time, but time is pausing for you to be here. And in this particular practice, the thing is to sprinkle the practice with loving kindness. So perhaps see if you can remember those phrases from the beginning. Perhaps there's a phrase that makes much more sense to you. Let's spend the next minute in this quietness, but this introspective awareness of those phrases, you for yourself. Where you are, and as you are, stay gently aware that you are here in this cushiony twist, sensations, the sounds. Let's have here last in the shape, breath into the nose. Let's open mouth and sigh it out, taking in the effects of the practice so far, this down regulation of the nervous system. And then slow and with care, find your hands, touch the floor with your hands, press that flow away, lift with the torso and go very slow. Walk slowly your hands towards your legs. That's it. Release the pillows to the side. And we're going to do in between the shapes that, I don't know if you can see my bed hair, to the legs of the couch. I have this tiny cushion because it supports very well my head. And we're doing it in the middle. We're just pushing my sitting bones towards the couch. And I'm just rolling over and making sure that the back of the knees is supported. I hope that you can hear me well, that my head is supported as well. And I'm just opening my arms wide. The legs of the wall allows this support of the spine because the spine is flat on the mat, with this awareness or this possibility of this lymphatic drainage. The blood flow that is always going down towards the legs is coming out of the legs, giving some release. And I'm just making sure that I have my timer so we can be here for a good amount of 3 to 4 minutes. And see what easily settles in this practice. See what is already willing to be here, of your body or maybe your mind. And also notice the part of you that are resisting, the parts of you that still needs to wiggle, that are not quite happy. But see if you can also invite them in. All of you is welcomed. And for us to remember those phrases of that Metta Bhavana, that loving kindness practice, saying mentally to yourself, may I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live alive with ease. Staying with the phrases, maybe repeating them as you stay in the shade. Couple of minutes here. Awareness of your breath. Stay where you are. Awareness of your body. Maybe just notice your legs. Stay where you are. Just notice the support of if you're having like a bench or a chair or perhaps the bed. Just notice the support of the legs where you are. Notice perhaps any softening that is happening in the backs of the shoulders, the back of the neck. Move your head side to side here. Wiggle the head to the left, wiggle the head to the right. Stay, just move a little bit through the toes, move a little bit through the fingers, really slowing things right down. If it feels good, bring hands towards your chest. And I'm bending my knees. I'm bringing my knees towards my chest using the edge of the couch. Or maybe you have something to use. Squeeze your knees in and move your knees a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. We're adding some blood circulation. Now that the body's softening, it's ripe for gentle movement, for this somatic experience that is nothing more than this awareness of the body, of the each moment by moment sensation. And then go ahead and roll over to one of your sides. Linger a little bit in your fetus position. Let the head be the last thing to come up as you press down into the floor and lift, gently incorporate yourself. Here we are. And we're going on organizing my way into that second side. So take your time. I'm gonna have this pillow that I like for the head, that pillow for the chest, and those two pillows for in between the legs. One in between the other. I find two very well, but maybe a folded one would have done it, but it is very nice. And it is what I had handy. And now twist yourself towards your pillows on the floor and that back arm that it's in an angle. Let it extend wide, but just bring the elbow down. Rather than the arm long, just the elbow down. Organize the chest, organize the head, and make sure that everything is as comfortable as it can be here. That's it. Maybe on this side, you bend the knees closer towards you. I'm organizing the pillows so that they sit better. The back arm, maybe you bring it closer. I feel a little bit tighter in the back shoulder. Just notice how little it's required, or maybe how much to just settle into the second side. A bit more quietness of the mind, of this video, this presence of you and me together here, because we are settling. We're naturally settling here. Stay with your breath. Notice where you're expanding as you breathe in. And notice where you are softening as you breathe out. Two more minutes here and see if you can remember those phrases, any of the phrases, and stay with them. Notice if you can relax a little bit more in the shape on this side. Is there anything else here that you can soften? As you spend our last rounds of breath here. Then slow and with care, press hands on the floor. I like to bring my hands closer to me. It feels better for the shoulders. Press with the hands, let the head be heavy. And slowly lift. Walk your hands. That's it. Lift through the torso just enough so that you can bring in that pillow to the back, keeping that pillow very relaxed at the front. And we're coming into our last shape, into Shavasana. I'm going to use the pillow for the back of the knees. And there's two pillows in particular for my elbows. I'm going to show you how it looks. Then I'm going to read to you a guided meditation that I'm making this support for the back of the thighs. Lying down on my back, got a pillow there. And once I'm settled, I'm letting those two cushions beside me to support my elbows so that I can maybe, if it's okay, bring hands to your chest, your belly, so that you can spend the next 5 to 6 minutes in this guided meditation of Metta Bhavana, perhaps with this gentle awareness of the belly, the rising and falling of the navel, or perhaps your heartbeat. You can choose whatever way it's more comfortable for your shoulders, for your arms. Really wiggle a little bit around until you are as comfortable as you can be. I'm just organizing myself to be able to project my voice so that you can listen to me while you're lying down in your Shavasana practice. That's it. And as you're in Shavasana, inviting a sense of peace and relaxation into the whole body. And then as you are and where you are, inviting a gentle smile, sending a loving smile into your two eyes. So if you can smile with your eyes as you're lying down and in Shavasana, your two eyes that can see the world around you, the beauty of nature, the eyes, your two eyes that can see the face of the other. Send your loving smile out into your two ears, ears that can hear the most beautiful music, the sound of the ocean, ears that can hear the words of the other, of the people around you. Sending your loving smile into your kind and tender heart, a heart that knows love, a heart that is boundless, a heart that knows no limits, a heart that can encompass everything. Holding yourself in the heart of loving kindness. Say mentally to yourself, may I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. Letting any feelings of love and compassion arise. Now bring to your mind's eye someone in your life who is very easy to love, that you think of them and you smile. See them in your mind's eye, see them clearly, see their face, and say to them, may you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you live with ease. Now see a neutral person, somebody that you might not know by name, but perhaps you see often, perhaps a neighbor, somebody that served you your coffee, somebody at the supermarket. See their face and say to them, may you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you live with ease. Letting any feelings of love, compassion, or warmth move through your body. Now bring to your mind's eye a challenging person, someone you have conflict with or maybe ill will towards, somebody that you don't see eye to eye, that you have different opinions to or of. Say to them, May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you live with ease. Now, gathering up all of this metta, all of this love, gathering up this metta and sending it throughout the room and the space that you are in, as far and as wide as you can possibly imagine, as far and as wide as you can. Sending out this metta, this loving kindness, so that it encompasses every being and everything. Expand in that loving kindness to all that is. And saying to the world, may you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you live with ease. Letting this sensation of compassion, of ease permeate and soaking it in. Allowing yourself to notice where you are. Bringing awareness to your entire body as you wiggle toes, wiggle fingers, move a little bit the wrists, move a little bit the ankles. We will start to close the practice, but you're more than welcome to stay where you are, maybe even close down the video, the computer, the live stream, and just stay in that cocoon of ease. But if you do need to come out, you might hug knees, stretch your chest, gently rock side to side. Give yourself time to be on one of your sides on a fetus position and stay there for just a moment. And whenever you're ready, press one hand on the floor, perhaps, or the two hands. Bring yourself upright. And I am, in all of my classes this month, closing with a hum. I don't know if you will be able to listen to it through the recording, but bring one hand to your chest, bring one hand to your belly, just a big hum to feel this vibration of compassion, of aliveness within you. Deep breath in through the nose. In gratitude for this practice and in benefit for all the beings that we can serve just by being calmed and compassionate to ourselves. As we come to touch, I salute you here in deep, deep, deep gratitude and say to you, from my heart to yours, namaste.